Today, we're going to be talking about what type of socks you should be wearing this fall and winter. What's up, all you good fellow fly guys? You know who it is, the Cat in the Hat, your resident fly guy, your chief architect, Michael Landrew of StyleArchitects.com, here to help you redesign your frame of mind when it comes to the styling thing. That's what to wear Wednesdays, yo. I hope that you've been showing up this week in style, but if you haven't, if you've been having some challenges, if you've been having some issues, that's exactly why I'm here, to ensure that you're addressing yourself with the best of yourself. Listen, today we're going to be talking all about which type of socks you should be wearing this fall and winter. Now, I know a lot of you guys are still in a bit of a spring and summer transition, but now the days are starting to get a little bit cooler. You're finding yourself walking out with a little bit of a shiver when you're stepping out. You're having to throw on a little bit of a sweater, and you're transitioning those straw hats for the felt ones, right? For the lightweight felts, not for the heavy ones yet. And you're trying to figure out what to cover those ankles with. Hopefully they're not ashy. Hopefully you're keeping them lotioned up. But if you are stepping out, you're still trying to figure out what is going to keep you warm in the mornings while not being too hot once the weather does, get a little bit warmer towards the afternoon. Well, if you are trying to figure out something to wear, the best thing that you could be wearing right now when it comes to transitional hosiery is going to be a cotton sock. Now, a cotton sock can come in different weights, it can come in different fabrics, but the thing that you want to think about most when it comes to cotton socks is the fact that they are going to be lightweight. And they're going to have a higher gauge, so they're going to have more wind availability so that you're not burning up when you have them on. Now, if you're unfamiliar with how many different fabrics that you can get when it comes to socks, the range is actually pretty vast. You can have silk, you can have wool, you can have cashmere, you can have cotton, you can have blends, and then depending on the type of knit that you have, you can talk about the density of how tight those socks are going to be. And the more dense, the more insulating that they're going to be, and the more warm they're going to keep your feet. So you want something that's going to have a higher gauge that will allow for more wind to come through, because it's still not too cold, it's still not too windy where you're going to need to protect your ankles in that space. So when you are trying to look for different types of socks, look for some cotton socks. When it comes to the colors that you're looking for, try to stay within your color family. Don't feel like you need to step out and get something outlandish that's going to draw attention to your feet or draw attention to your ankles. You want something that is still going to work very well for your wardrobe. That way, as you transition from spring to summer, or from spring and summer to fall and winter, you have those colors that are still going to be transitional with you, and so you can find little things that are going to work for you. I have like four pairs of socks that I just run to, and they're so versatile because they do have a lot of patterns in them, but they actually are reminiscent of the color scheme that's actually in my wardrobe. So because of that, it's a more beneficial move for me. So just want you to try this on, see how it fits you. Go ahead and leave me some comments in the comment box about what type of socks you're going to wear. You never know, you may inspire somebody to develop their sock game and to get their sock drawer together. Yeah, I have a sock drawer, maybe you should get one too, just thought. So in that space, please make sure, if you are a newcomer here, that you subscribe. I'm here every Monday through Saturday at 6:30 p.m. and I will ensure that I help you redesign your frame of mind when it comes to your personal style. And please don't ever forget that dress is nothing more than the expression of a man's state of mind, so you should always dress to express. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.